Hello everyone. So very good evening all of you. So I hope I am live, visible, audible to everyone, right? So please let me know if I am audible, visible to everyone, and then we can start with the session. So we will talk about the cutoff and then we will also solve few of the question which has been asked, right? Okay, fine. So please let me know in the comment section if I am live, audible and visible to everyone. Okay? So 34 people has connected as of now. Okay, we'll wait for another 1 or 2 minutes and then we will talk about the cutoffs. So what will be the cutoff? Is it a sectional cutoff like section wise cutoff or shift wise cutoff, audible and visible, sir? Very good, Akhil. Okay, sorry I was little late today. Okay, can you please like the video guys quickly so that we can start? Okay, fine. So basically friends, we will talk about the cutoff in this video. So I will tell you what is the agenda of this session. So the agenda will be, please try to understand. So the agenda will be, we will discuss about the cutoff. So if it is a shift wise cutoff, right? Because there was shift wise things were there, right? So in first shift questions were easy, in second shift the question was little tough, right? Okay, then we will be solving the question, actual question which is asked. So me and Nitin sir again will be solving the questions today. Before that we will talk about the cutoffs and all. So you can see these were the question which was asked and we had collected from the student. Okay, the average question, percentage question, time, speed and distance question, right? So that also we are going to discuss, right? Okay, so shall we start? Before that, can you please like the video guys so that we can start with the session? So please watch the session till the end because lot of things we are going to do here. Okay, so the complete thing we will cover, today's second shift questions also we will cover now. So friends, can you tell me which shift was tough according to you? So which particular shift, shift 1 or shift 2? So which shift questions were tough? So I wanted to know first from you and then we will talk about the cutoff now. So shift 2 was tough, right? Many people will say shift 1 was tough. Okay, very good. So shift 1 and shift 2. Is there any chance of getting TCS Ninja without coding? Yes. See, for TCS Ninja, you don't need coding. That has been told multiple times. For TCS Ninja, coding is not required. Okay. Only if you want digital, if you want prime, then only one coding questions means you will be qualified for digital, and if you do both the coding question you will be qualified for prime. Okay, so that is very very simple. Shift 2 is easy compared to shift 1, and there are many people telling that shift 1 was tough. Okay, so shift 2 problems also we will solve today. Some problem from the shift 2 also we are going to solve, so don't worry about that now. So friends, first thing which you need to understand is the cutoff will not be shift wise. Okay, so it will not be shift wise. Okay, so either if the question is easy in the first shift or question is easy in the second shift, it does not matter, right? So it will not be shift wise. So don't expect the cutoff as shift wise, that in first shift it was tough so cutoff will go down, second shift was easy so the cutoff will be easy. No, so shift wise there will be no cutoff. Okay, shift wise there will be no cutoff. Okay, so that you first keep in your mind. Okay, now, and then asking sir a question, will there are separate cutoffs for part 1, numerical, verbal or reasoning? I will give you the complete clarity now friends. So we have two section, part A and part B, right? Part A and part B. Now how they will cutoff will be decided. First they will go for part A, foundation. Okay, so now suppose as I said the safe score is 10 to 12 question here. Okay, so 10 to 12 question, 10 question is the safest score here. Verbal ability, so you can expect 15 to 20 question. Okay, and reasoning ability, so again 10 to 15 question. Now they will check, and this is not exact. See, suppose there will be rationalized cutoff. Okay, please try to understand. So what is that? Now aptitude, suppose 20 question is there. Okay, and the topper, like suppose there will be one person definitely who will get the highest marks, right? So there will be one person who will be getting the highest marks. Now suppose if he is the highest question which is solved is 16, so somebody has solved highest is 16. Now they will see if the 16 is the highest, then 50% is the cutoff, then they will be selecting the student who has scored 8 marks, right? Okay, so this part 1, every part cutoff they will calculate. So in numerical ability, if you have done 2 to 3 question, verbal ability if you have done 24, reasoning ability if you have done 19, then also you will be rejected, right? So basically each section wise cutoff will be there, and then once you qualify in each section, then part 1 you have qualified, that means you will be getting call for the ninja role, right? You will be getting interview call for the ninja role. Okay, now so Asutosh, if you have not solved any coding question, did foundation section, advanced section also done, then for ninja you will be called. If you are not solving any coding question, you will not be called for digital and prime. Now friends, so part A, once they are done with the part A, then they will be going for the part B. Okay, in part B, right? So here I had said, so 6 to 7 question if you do, okay, and then coding question, one question is correct, right? One question all the test case passed, then you will be called for digital, right? See, it doesn't matter if you have done 13 question here, right? So if you have done one coding question correctly, then you will be called for digital. If you have done both the coding question correctly, then you will be called for prime interview, right? And after this also, suppose if you have done one question correctly, okay, and called for digital, right? Suppose if you have done one question correctly, called for digital, does not perform well in the interview, then you might get ninja or you might get rejected also, right? So that also you have to keep in mind. So if you have done one question correctly and if you are called for the interview of digital, and if you do not perform well in the interview, so if you are not answering any question, you can get rejected. If you are answering some question, then you will be getting ninja, right? Okay, so this Praveen is there, so let him block. Okay, 24 hours we will hide him. Okay, fine, so put him in timeout 24 hours, right? Okay, so I hope this is clear, right? Okay, now okay, so now I think it is clear. The cutoff wise it is clear. If you have any doubt with respect to cutoff, then please ask. Okay, then please ask, sir, I have done foundation C. If you are not doing coding, then you will not be called for the digital and prime interview, right? So that you will not be called. Clear? Okay. Okay. Now, friends, many people have not got the admit card. So, as TCS had said, when the result will be announced. So, friends, result will be announced based on when TCS is going to conduct the examination again. So, basically, the exam might be conducted because many people have not got the admit card. So, they will be getting the admit card. And their exam will be in May month. After your examination only you will be getting the result. So I can say that I can guess, okay, I can expect that in May month itself you will be getting the result, but I cannot tell you the exact time and exact deadline. Okay, clear? So once again I will just repeat quickly and then we will go and start solving the question. So there is no shift wise cutoff. Okay, so there is no shift wise cutoff. Please don't think like that. The shift 1 was tough, shift 2 is easy. Okay, it does not happen like this. So every shift the cutoff will be like calculated same only. And numerical ability, 10 question for the safest 10 question if you have done, then safe, you are in safe zone. Verbal ability 15 to 20, reasoning ability 10 to 15, and the cutoff will be a kind of rationalized cutoff. So it will not be like if somebody is saying 50% and 60%, that is not true, right? 10 marks compulsory. See, I am not telling it is compulsory, I am telling safe score, right? Safe score. So out of 20. If you have done 10, then you are in safe score, right? Okay. And then advanced aptitude 6 to 7 question, and advanced coding, again advanced coding, it is for digital and it is for prime. So that's all. So shift wise it will not be there. So only coding questions solved and aptitude questions not solved. So see, it is very clear. Now in part 1, every sections you have to qualify, then only you will be called for ninja interview. Similarly, in advanced section, every section you have to qualify, every section you have to qualify, then only you will be getting call for digital and prime. Okay, it's not like so aptitude and reasoning you did not do well and coding you did well, so you will be called for no. So advanced aptitude and reasoning also you have to solve. Sir, make advanced aptitude videos, right? So that has been covered in the TCS NQT crash course. Okay, now so friends, some of the question we will see which was asked, and anyway you know about the topic. So trains, average, simplification, time work, pi systems, SICI, quadratic equation, one question, statistics, one question, coding, decoding, image rotation, paper folding, blood relation, data sufficiency, sitting arrangement, comprehension, error detection, rearrangement sentence, fill in the blanks, replace the words, and coding array and matrix questions was there. So today we also have the coding questions we will be solved. Okay, so coding questions, so you can also verify your answer. So second shift coding questions will be solved in this particular live session only. So everyone please be there in the session till the end. Now can you please like the video, and then we will go and solve some of the question which was asked in the second shift, right? Okay, so average score of 8 batsmen is 18 after excluding 2 members is 15. What is the sum of scores of excluded person or average of the excluded person? Sir, what is the duration of this live class? So this the live class will be for more than 1 hour 30 minutes, because we are going to solve the questions, and also we are going to solve aptitude reasoning some questions, and we will be also solving the coding questions for from the second shift, okay, which was asked in the second shift. So that also we are going to solve it. Okay, so the session will be like almost 1.5 hours. Now if you have any doubt, please ask. If no, then try to solve this question. This is a easy problem. Sir, I attempted only advanced section, select digital role. No. So Miss Shuri, you will not. So average score of 8 batsmen is 18. Average after excluding 2 members is 15. Then what is the sum of scores of excluded person or average of the excluded person? Now can you tell me the answer? Sir, I got 56% in TCS paid NQT. Paid 56%, 80% people are not getting the call. So 56% there is no hope. Please don't keep any hope. Right? So can you solve this question, friends? Anyone? So sum is 54 and average is 27, right? So sir, what about 29th morning shift exam, sir? It's a easy or not, sir? How I will tell? See, it will be similar to 26th exam, right? Okay. So average score of 8 batsmen is 18. So what will be average will be equal to sum divided by number. So there were many questions which were easy also. Difficult problem was also there. So this is one question, little more calculative. So that also we will try to solve. So average will be equal to sum by number, right? Okay, so average is 18, right? So sum of 8 batsmen score and divided by number 8. So what is the total sum of 8 batsmen score? Sir, it is 18 into 8, 144. Now 2 members are excluded. That means now the members will be how many? Sir, 6. And now their average is what? Sir, now their average is 15. So sum of 6 members is nothing but 15 into 6, 90. So if you'll subtract total 8, right? So sum of 8 minus sum of 6. That means the total score of 8 person was 144, and the total score of, this is sigma. So total score of 6 person is 90. So it is nothing but 54. So you can say that sum of scores of 2 person, the sum of scores of 2 person is 54, and if they ask average, in the exam they had not asked average, so 54 by 2, which was nothing but 27. So this was also one question which was asked in your examination, right? Sir, please solve advanced reasoning question 2. See guys, it's if you have the question, please send it, right? If you have the question, please send it. We will solving See whatever questions we are getting. So this is one question I got from one of the student. So I'm solving it. Now question number 2. So friends, don't worry about the cutoff. The cutoff will be not very high, but please don't compare the shift one. See now some people will tell 29th of right. So 29th of May the paper is very very tough. Someone will tell sir 30th of May the paper is more tough, right? Okay, so we can't say that now. So the average of 8 numbers is 96. If two numbers are removed, then the average became 54. What is the sum of the numbers? Can you tell me this answer? Sir, please tell me if in the coding section it will be give error if time limits exceeds or if any criteria of time is there in any of the coding question. So Joy Datta, basically the coding class will start at 8:45. Okay, so the coding class will start at 8:45 p.m. where sir will be solving the second shift coding. Okay, second shift second shift coding questions sir will solve. Second shift coding questions sir will solve. So please wait till 8:45 and then you can ask all your doubts. Iqbal Iman Inamdar. So sir, admit card not received. So admit card will be definitely received. TCS has told it will take some time. So please wait. Sir, why are you so handsome? So he is making fun of me. See, this guy is making fun of me. Okay, it's okay, man. So it's all your, so I don't take anything to my heart. I know. See, life is very, kind of tough. So we have to be very, kind of like funny everywhere. Okay. Then only it will be life will be simple. Now, so the average of 8 number is 96. How are you, sir? I practice for TCS and QT from your videos. Free videos is not going to very much help you because we need to also solve difficult problems, man. Thank you for your patience, sir. So the average of 8 number is 96. So what will be the total sum? So total sum of 8 numbers will be 8 into 96. So 8 6 are 48, 8 4 and 8 9 is 72 plus 4 is 76. Okay. Then sir, if two numbers are removed, then the numbers will become 6. So sum will be average. So average into number. Sir, what will be the number? Number will be now 6. So see, actually one more thing. So in the same shift, right? So in the same shift, like suppose in shift 1, so there were many students and also the questions are also different. So the questions are also different. Okay, questions are also different. It's not like that. So in shift 1 everyone has the same question. No, it was not like that. Now you see, for one person there was this question of average. For another person this was the question from the average. So the data was changed. For some people syllogism was there, for some people syllogism was not there. So all those things were happening in the examination, right? Okay, previous year question if you are solving it is useful. Okay, now so okay, now so 6 768. So Ankan, definitely you will get selected, don't worry my dear friends. Okay, so now 6 4 ja 24 and 30 plus 2 32. So 768 minus 324, it's nothing but 8 minus 4 is 4, 6 minus 2 is 4 and this is 444, right? So for question number 2 this was the correct answer. Okay, fine. Next question. Next question is a man. Are you liking the session, guys? Please do like the session. If you think that we are putting a lot of effort for you all, then don't hesitate to put a like. Now, a man buy a jeep which is 20% more than car and the car which is 15% more than bicycle. So basically they are talking about the price. Okay. Yes, sir, liked already. Those who have not liked, please do like. Sir, aptitude reasoning verbal is enough for TCS Ninja. Yes. See, I told you multiple times. For TCS Ninja, coding is not required. Okay. So for TCS Ninja, coding is not required. They have clearly mentioned that coding, right? Coding is not required. Only numerical ability, verbal ability, reasoning ability. That is part A. Foundation section is required for your TCS Ninja, right? Your teaching was really helpful for attempting TCS and QT without any fear, sir. Thanks, Venkatesh Raju. So, see, whatever we have taught, and similar kind of questions were there. I will see, nobody can say that exact question had come. If somebody is telling, he is lying. Okay, how much percentage to get TCS NQT Ninja? So I have already told the cutoff, right? Numbers are different. 50% increase in Jeep, that's what reverb, so that's what reverb I was telling. So even in the same shift, right? So a student has got different datas, right? Similar question but with different data, so it doesn't matter what was the number. So the logic, right? So the logic we have to keep it same. Okay, so the logic we have to keep it same. Now a man buy a jeep with 20% more than car, and the car which is 15% more than bicycle. So the bicycle price, I am taking it 200 or take it 100. Okay, then car car price is 15% more, so it will become 115. And then jeep price, so jeep price is 20% more than car. So what is 20% of this? 20% is 1 by 5, that means it is nothing but 23. So 115 plus 23 is 138, so the jeep price is 138. See, whatever the bicycle price is there, car price is 15% more, so it is 100%. And whatever the car price is there, then the jeep price is 20% more. So 20% more means it will be 23. So 115 plus 23, it will become 138. Clear? Till here done? Till here done? Okay. So how much percentage we get in TCS and QT? ओके नाउ सर एडमिट कार्ड अभी तक नहीं आया है, आ जाएगा, टेंशन मत लो. नाउ फ्रेंड्स, व्हाट दे आर टेलिंग, if the jeep price is reduced by 50%, that means jeep price is 50% means what, make it half, so it will become 69. Okay, and if the car price is increased by 10%, so 10% of this will be what, 11.5, right? So it will be nothing but, sir, 126, so 126.5, 126.5. And bicycle price, so this is 50% reduced, and this is car price is increased by 10% increased, and bicycle price is increased by 10%, so it will become 110. Now they are asking, okay, so now what they are asking, so what will be the profit or loss percentage if 2 jeep, 3 cars and 4 bicycles are sold? So 2 jeep means, so here you see lemon. So 2 jeep, so 2 into 2 jeep, 2 into 438, and then 3 cars, 3 into 115 plus 4 bicycle means 4 into 100, right? So you calculate the cost price, and then what is the selling price? So 2 into 69, 3 into 126.5, and then 4 into 110. And that, for this you had to use the calculator. So if you use the calculator, 2 into 138 plus, I am using the calculator, 3 into 115 plus 4 into 100. 4 into 100, it is nothing but 1021. So 1021. And if we talk about the selling price, so 2 into 69 plus 3 into 126.5 plus 4 into 110, which is nothing but 957.5. This was the selling price. Now, so what will be, so definitely there is a loss. So what is the loss? 1021 minus 957.5 divided by 1021, so minus 1021 is equals to, and then divided by 1021 is equals to 6.21 percentage, right? So this was the question which was asked in the studies exam. And irrespective of the data, sir, I want 2020 previous year question paper, sir. Saik Rajia, I don't know how to download it. Okay, so we have the previous year paper which we have solved in TCS NQT crash course, right? So here you can go and you can see this TCS NQT crash course. So all this kind of questions we have done. Previous year question has been done, fully solved. TCS previous year aptitude, reasoning and coding is there. So this is previous year question, so you can get it. I don't know from where to download, so I don't want to tell you lie. Okay, so friends, those who has got this TCS NQT crash course, right? So definitely they had performed well in TCS NQT examination, because we had done lot of questions, and I will not tell all the questions were from that, but yes, so I would like to tell you the similar concept questions was there, right? So we don't, I don't lie. See friends, whatever is the fact, let it be the fact. So the question which had come based on the same concept, but definitely different this thing, right? It's free, sir. No, it is not free. The price is 999 rupees. See, quality will never come free, so please keep that in mind. So the quality will never come for free. So if anything, if you are getting it for free, you think why they are giving it to free, right? So because see, when it is paid, when the quality is there, we need to pay to the teacher, quality teachers, to bring all those things for you. So don't go for free things. Otherwise, if something is given to you for free, quality will not be there. Please keep that in mind. Now in this question, anyone is having any doubt? Any doubt in this particular problem? Please let me know if you have any doubt in this particular question. See, I assumed 100, okay, and then car is 15% more, means 115, and then jeep is 20%, 20% is 1 by 5, I calculated 1 by 5, 23, that means it is 138. So no, Abbas, I don't have the idea, but it will come for sure. Then they are telling bicycle price is increased by 10%, 110. Car price is increased by 10%, 126.5, and G price is reduced by 50%. It is nothing but 69. Okay, done. Now, so this is your cost price for one cycle, one car, one bicycle, right? Okay, this is your selling price for one Jeep, one car, and one bicycle. I calculated cost price, I calculated selling price, and then we are able to calculate this value. Now, so friends, this particular question, right? So a thief and police. So thief and policeman, right? So thief and policeman. Now, I just would like to tell you friends. So if you go to the course, and then if you go to the content, right? And if you go to the aptitude, right? And then if you go to the this basic concepts, right? So aptitude videos. And then if you go to the time, speed and distance, right? And then if you go at the end, right? So if you go at the end, then you will be getting the thief. See, so a police car starts chasing a fugitive in a BMW, right? So TCS, so already this question was asked, so I just wanted to tell you, so already this question was asked in the TCS placement examination, right? And the similar simple question was asked in the TCS examination. So I will, that's what I said, I will not say the same question was asked in the TCS, but definitely I would like to tell you, so whatever we have in our courses, similar pattern question was asked in the TCS exam. So now also friends, if you are preparing for any other examination, right, then you can go get our Achiever batch, right? So Achiever 2.4, right? Capgemini, Accenture, TCS. So online study for you is providing you all those things with a very reasonable price with quality content. Okay, so don't worry about that. Now, so can you please try to solve it? A thief is noticed by a policeman. So basically there is a policeman here. Okay, so there is a policeman with hat. So there is a policeman with hat. What is this? And in hand there is a gun. So this is a policeman. So a policeman, right? So a thief is noticed by a policeman, okay, from a distance of, and here is the thief, and here is the thief, right? Okay, at a distance of 270 meter. So now the distance between this is nothing but 270 meter. Okay, fine. And the thief and the policeman, so the policeman speed is 15 meter per second, and the thief is nothing but 9 meter per second. Okay, the thief start running and a policeman chases him. So friends, what happened? So police saw here thief and then told, hands up, wait there, otherwise I will fire the gun. But thief, where he will listen? Now thief said, no, I will run, but police speed is more than thief speed. So definitely at a certain place, right? Definitely at a certain place, thief will catch the police, right? So this is capman with gun, so both will catch each other, right? So basically police will catch the thief. Now they're asking, so find the distance traveled by the thief before being caught. So basically if you'll see, the thief is going to cover this particular distance. Okay, Okay. Now, so definitely they are moving in the same direction. Definitely they are moving in the same direction. So distance is 270 meter, right? And the speed, they are moving in same direction. So I have told you same direction. S for same and S for subtract and S for subtract. So if they are moving in the same direction, then what you have to do is for same, S for subtract, then we have to subtract the speed. Then we have to subtract the speed. If they are moving in opposite direction, if they are moving in opposite direction, then we have to add the speed. It's a mistake of TCS. They should give similar level of question in every shift. Okay, so that we can't say, sir, why some slots very easy, some slots very hard. See, it's basically a mixed kind of question, so we can't say can we assume car as 100%. So car I have, see, if you assume car as 100%, then you are going to make the problem complicated. Somebody asked, so Sirisa Pondana, so see, always take the base as the last one. If you assume car is equals to 100 right now, so car is 15% more than bicycle, so then you will have to calculate the bicycle price is x rupees, and then 100, I mean 15% more, right? Then 115 by 100 is equals to 100. So unnecessary you are going to increase the calculation, so don't do it. Always you have to assume the value which is at the end, right? So S for same, if they're moving in same direction, subtract the speed, and if they're moving in opposite direction, then please add the speed. Okay, now, so moving in same direction, so 15 meter per second minus 9 meter per second. So now my speed will become equal to, see, you also have to check for the unit. So meter per second, meter per second. If they have given in meter per second, then it is very good. If they have not given in meter per second, then we have to convert into kilometer per hour. So this became 6 meter per second. Speed also we got 6 meter per second. Distance is this. So what will be the time? So time will be distance by speed. So distance by speed means what? So 270 and then divided by 270 and then divided by 6. So 6 4 ja 24 and 6 5 ja 30, right? Okay. Now they're telling, so find the distance traveled by. See, this is very, very important. Find the distance traveled by the thief before being caught. So thief speed is 9 meter per second and time is 45 meter. So it is 225 meter. So basically the thief traveled a distance of 225 meter and you had to mark the answer as 225. Now, if in the question they would have asked, so find the distance traveled by the policeman before being, before thief being caught. So now if they would have asked, so how much distance police traveled to catch the, to catch the thief. So police is covering this x and plus this, right? Okay, so speed is 15 meter per second, right? And time is 45. So in this 45 seconds, right? So thief 5 into 4600 and plus 575. So you would have put here 675, right? So there are two different kind of, they can ask you 9 into 45. I'm sorry, so just a minute. So calculation mistake I have done. So 45 into 10 is 420, correct. So 450 minus, okay, I'm sorry. So the distance calculated here is 405, calculation mistake. So it will be 405, right? So this particular distance which thief is covering, thank you Isan Anand. So there is a calculation mistake, okay. So 9 into 45, it will be nothing but, so I basically did 9 into 25, okay. So 405 meter, so here 405 meter will be the answer, right? So how much thief traveled? Thief traveled 405. And how much police traveled? So police will travel this complete distance. Now if you have any doubt, please ask. So understanding the concept is very much required when you are going to solve the question, right? And see how I am doing the calculation mistake. Anyway, options will be there. So you will be able to understand that there is some mistake. Is it clear for everyone? There was one question, water is filling from the cube tank with dimension. Okay, there is a cylinder tank with some radius and height. How much height will the cube tank left? See, if we get the exact question, then we can do it. Okay, after completely filling the cylinder. Okay, I will try to figure out that kind of question and then I will explain you, right? So friends, See, the problem where moderate, I see 2 to 3 questions will be difficult. I can agree. But if somebody says, sir, so numerical ability was very tough, right? So whatever questions till now I have got, it was moderate to difficult. It was moderate to difficult, right? Moderate to difficult means you can say, right? See, at least 15 questions were moderate, and another 4 to 5 questions you can say, sir, it was difficult. So that level only I am telling. 10 questions you had to do, that's all, right? Verbal ability, I said 50. Verbal ability was very easy, so 15 to 20 questions you could have done. And reasoning ability, right? So reasoning ability easily 10 to 15 questions you would have done. So this will become your cutoff because it's off campus. So in off campus we will see the cutoff is little on higher side as compared to on campus. On campus the number of students is fixed. Off campus there are a lot of students. See our videos, yesterday I uploaded a video, right? So if you go on a channel and see, so yesterday I uploaded a video, and this one, and where is it, so this live class, and see how many people have watched it. So 25,000 people have watched this video. Then you can think there are many people who are attempting the exam. So friends, this telegram group is there for all the discussion. So if you have not yet joined, I request all of you to immediately join, otherwise you will miss lot of discussion. Okay, so you will miss lot of discussion. So please join this telegram group as soon as possible. Okay, so come on everyone, please join so that you can have all the discussion. People are also sharing the question over there. Okay, so fine. Now, so definitely in off campus you will be having little more cutoff than the off campus. And if you do not qualify in part A, then definitely there is no use of doing part B. So the thief found a police that distance of 270 meters, start to run. So speed of thief is 8.7 and police is 10.3. Find the distance when police catch the thief. Can you please give solution, sir? So Anurag, already I have given the solution, right? So see what you have to do here, where it went. So now the same question I was explaining. So if your distance, right? So distance is was in meter per second for one of the student. Now for you, if the distance is in 10.3 kilometer per hour, right? And then it is 8.7 kilometer per hour. So what you do, subtract it. 13 minus 7 is 6, 9 minus 8 is 1. So kilometer per hour. Now kilometer per hour you convert it to meter per second, so it will be 5 by 18, right? And then I think the calculation is going to be little lengthy, so we can't divide it, right? So 3 minus 7 is 6, 9 minus 8 is 1. So 8 by 18, 8 by 18 is 4 by 9. So basically you got 4 by 9 meter per second, right? So the speed you have got is 4 by 9 meter per second. Okay. One question was very easy in advanced section. There was asking favorite color of every person. Then they given in the question E likes purple color, and there was only one option like that. Okay, so that also we will take. So speed we have got 4 by 9. Now time will be 270 divided by 4 into 9. So this became your time. Leave it like this only. Okay, leave it like this only. Now your question is, so find the distance when police catch the thief. So see, basically if they're asking how much distance police traveled, so police speed is what? 10.3 kilometer per hour. So 10.3 kilometer per hour into, so distance will be equal to what? Speed into time. So a speed is here 10.3. Again you convert it to meter per second, and then time is what? 270 into 9 by 4. Now this if you solve, you will be able to get the answer. So if you have the calculator, you can solve it. That's all. So it is similar only. There is no problem at all. So if you have understood this, then you can easily do this, right? So 10.3 into, and now again you have to check, right? So your option was given in meter per second or kilometer per hour into 5 into 270 into 9, okay, is equals to divided by 72. So it was 1738 meter, man. So you have to see your options was given in what unit, right? Okay, but the concept remains same here. Okay, done. Then is it clear for you, Anurag? So Anurag, is it clear for you? Same concept you use, whatever has been done here, same thing. The only thing is unit you have to keep in mind. Okay, 270 kilometer was there. Okay, I thought it is meter. So if it is kilometer, then wait. If it is kilometer, then no problem. So I think you have misunderstood the question. If it is kilometer, then directly take it. No need to convert into meter per second, right? So you have to see the unit 1.6 kilometer per hour. So based on your unit, you have to solve the question, right? So I have taken as meter, so I converted it. Anyway, sir, is the aptitude verbal reasoning and advanced aptitude enough for TCS Ninja? Yes. So Risuraj, this I have told you multiple times. Okay, so only aptitude reasoning and verbal ability is enough for TCS Ninja. Guys, can you please like the video? We really put lot of effort for you all. So can you please like the session if you have not yet? If you have not yet liked the session, can you please like it? And within 5 minutes, Nitin sir will be there. Okay, now there was one question. The value of apple is 350. Okay, so if the word maple follows the same rule, then what is the value of it? Apple is equals to 250. I think it is 250 only. It's not 350. So I think this data was not proper. Even I was filling, right? Okay. So if the apple, right? So it is, I think, 250 only. And this was your theta question. So theta question, okay. Now apple is 250. So if you'll see, so what is the position of A? It is 1. What is the position of P? It is 16. What is the position of P? It is 16. What is the position of P? It is L is it is 12. And what is the position of E? It is 5. Now, so multiply 5, right? So multiply 5 to every positions, right? So multiply 5 to every position. So it will be 5, right? This will be 80, this will be 80, this will be 60, and this will be 25, right? So it will be nothing but, okay, or what you can do, write down the position. So 1 plus 16 plus 16 plus 12 plus 5, and then multiply by the number of this, right? Okay, so it will be 160, 220, 220 plus 30, it is nothing but 250, right? Okay, fine. And this also if you'll see, so 32, 33 and 17, 50 into 5 is equals to 250, right? Okay, now so maple, okay, so it was 250. So somebody told me, sir, it was 350. And now maple, so m is 13, right? See, this already you know, this is what, sir, 250, right? 250 plus 13 into 5, it is nothing but 65. So 250 plus 65, it was 325. So 315, 6 5 11, 315. So maple will be written as 315, and this was a objective question, it is a theta question, so you had to fill the value 315. So you had to fill the value 315, right? Okay, just okay. So here if you'll add everything, so it will be 50 and plus 13, right, into 5. So here the later will be 6. Just a minute. So okay, fine. See, what I feel here is, so one more logic you can say that, sir, total is 50 into the position. So 50 into 5, 250. And now here it will be, right? Sir, here it will be 50 and plus 13, and total number of letter is 6, right? So 63 into 6. So 63 into 6, so it will become 378, right? So basically what you can do, there might be two logics here. So both the logics you can apply here. So this logic also and this logic also. So that's the reason what I did. Every particular letter I multiplied with 5, right? And then I have written here. Otherwise, there will be two logic. There will be two logic which can be formed here. So be very careful when you are solving TCS problem. So you have to think about a logic, right? So you have to think about a logic which follows in both. Okay, sir, I got, if I get selected for the interview, I'll be very much thankful to you, sir. See, it's not about, see, you don't have to thankful for me. 370 is the right answer, right? Okay, so now there is a definitely check. Okay, so there will be definitely a kind of a discussion on this particular question. So I wanted to know from you guys also, so what is the logic you are thinking? Sir, apple 5 letter, so multiply, and maple is 6 letter, so multiply with 6, right? Okay, so see, that's what I'm telling, there might be two logic, and now I wanted to know from you. So here 5 is multiplied, right? So what is this 5? So number of letters, right? Okay, so here also it will be multiplied by 6. So when you are telling 315, that means you are not following the pattern here. So those who have written as 315, it is wrong. Clear? Those who have done it 315, it is wrong, because it is very clear. So 5 letter sum is 50 multiplied by the number of letters, multiplied by the number of letters. So this is a logic, right? So 50 into 5, it is 250. But okay, and here it is total 63 and into 6. So total 63 into 6 is number of letters, so it is nothing but 378. So according to me, this should be the correct answer. According to me, this should be the correct answer. Okay, so because 5 here they have given means 5 letters, 6 here means 6 letter. Clear? Okay, which logic is correct? See, basically this particular logic should be correct, but anyway, what I feel is TCS should give, right? So because if you are putting like 50 into 5, what is this 5? So what is this 5? See, if you are doing 50 into 5, 250. If you are doing 63 into 5, so what is this 5? What is this 5? So this 5 will be 315, should be the wrong answer, because what is this 5 that you need to decide, right? So that doesn't fit to any logic 5 here, so that's the reason, right? But somebody can think in terms of like every letter is multiplied by 5, right? So there is one more logic. So every letter is multiplied by 5. So basically I think they might give you the bonus answer for this, because it is also getting a different logic, but the priority logic will be this. So they will be going for this priority logic, because here we have 5 letters and here we have 6 letters. Clear? Okay, now so shall I call Nitin sir for the class? Shall I call Nitin sir for the class? Sir, we will take LCM of the numbers that represent the alphabets. We'll take LCM of these numbers that represent the alphabets. We'll take what you are typing, same thing again. Okay. No, there was no option. There was no option for this. This was a theta based question. So this is what they said. Okay. So friends, what I wanted to tell. So there are total 8 theta based questions are there. So out of, right, so how many questions are there total? So if you'll see, the total number of question is 65 plus 16. I mean, no, I will not count this. So let us talk about this only. So 65 plus 14, right? So it is nothing but 979. So out of 79, there was 8 theta based question. So almost 10% was the theta based question. PS Kingdom. What is your question? When I will get admit card? I did not get my admit card. I also don't know. So please wait. You will be getting the admit card. Okay. Okay. Now shall I call? If you have any question, please ask. These were the question which we solved today. So question number 1 we solved. Question number 2 we solved. Question number 3 we solved. Question number 4 we solved. Question number 5 we solved, and then question number 6 we solved, right? So friends, for this question my answer will be 378, right? Okay, so there are multiple logics are there, but always this logic. So if you have 5 letter, you are multiplying by 5, multiplying by 5, multiplying by 5, multiplying by 5, multiplying by 5. If you have 6 letter, multiply by 6, multiply by 6, multiply by 6, multiply by 6, right? So that logic also. So with that logic also, if you'll go, then also you will be getting 378. Okay, so my logic will be 378. Please calculate LCM for that problem. Hey, LCM, how we will calculate LCM for this problem, man? So have you seen in any Anchit? So you are asking LCM. In alphabetical series we calculate LCM. For alphabets we calculate LCM. I don't know, man, what is this logic. So I literally don't know. Okay. Now see, these are anyway logic based questions are there. A is equals to 1, E is equals to 5. How we can calculate LCM for that alphabets? Okay. Now, so results will be coming in May. You will have to wait. Okay. Now, so now once again before coding class starts, I would like to tell you friends. So if you are talking about the cutoff, then please keep that in mind. Minimum 10 question, verbal ability of 15 to 20 questions. I will repeat last, and then reasoning 10 to 15 question, advanced aptitude 7 to 8 question, and advanced coding 1 to 2 question. Okay. So for digital and prime. Now all those things I have explained. If part A, if you have not yet clear, then part B will not be checked. Okay. If you only qualify in part A, then you will be getting TCS Ninja. If you qualify in part B, then you will be called one coding question, then it is digital, and two coding question, then it will be for prime. Okay. So I hope everything is clear to everyone. Verbal ability was lengthy. Last four questions were from paragraph. Everybody said the verbal ability was very easy. Okay. So everybody said the verbal ability was very easy. सर ये क्वेश्चन नहीं था. So Ankita is telling ये क्वेश्चन नहीं था. Ankita, there are many people said this question was there. Now please understand. So in shift 1 for many students there were many papers were there. For many students there were many papers were there, not the same paper. Even in shift 2 everyone did not have the same paper. There were many paper were there, right? So somebody got different questions. Okay. And also this question I will keep it open, so if anybody has any concern, please you can also let me know in the comment section. But according to me the answer should be 378, because I also thought a lot uh, right now, and 315 doesn't seems to be one of the, see, somebody can think of that, but again if you go with the correct logic, then 378 should be the correct answer. Okay. Now, so I will call Nitin sir, and I will ask him to join. Apple, see somebody is telling Apple is equals to 50. So Ankita, मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ अंकिता जी, अंकिता कुमारी. So बात को समझिए एक बार. So शिफ्ट वन सपोज मान लीजिए 10,000 स्टूडेंट थे, राइट? ओके. नाउ फॉर 100 स्टूडेंट एप्पल वाज 250. For 100 student, the Apple code was 50. For the 100 students, the Apple code was 350, right? So for every student, the value was different. Ankita ji, right? See, just now we were solving one question, this question, right? So this particular question. So for one of the student, it was 270 kilometer, and the speed was 10.3 kilometer per hour, and this particular was 8.7 kilometer per hour. So the question was similar only, but it was right, so it was of different value. Now it is clear, Ankita, and for every other person, those who are here, it is clear for everyone. Verbal ability is really lengthy. What about other people? Verbal ability was lengthy or what? So verbal ability was lengthy or what about other people? Yes, I am talking about my sec. Arey yaar, Ankita. So in shift 2 I said, right. So in shift 2 only. So there are many students are there. No, for everyone different value was there. Like for you it was 50, right? Now for suppose Ankan it was 100. So in the same shift different people had different values. So for you it was fine. Okay. Nice explanation, sir. Thank you, Rasmi ji. आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. Sir, I have not performed well in aptitude round, but I complete coding. See, no, see, that's what from that time only explaining this only. You watch the video again. So, so again, please watch the video. I said if you're not performing well here, and if you perform well, you are rejected. No, because you have not done foundation. Your foundation is only not good. If you solve the coding also, what is the use, right? Okay, now I am calling Nitin sir. So please be on call. So let me call Nitin sir, and he will be now taking the sessions, right? Okay, just a minute. Uh, yeah, Nitin, can you please join? Okay. So guys, please do like the session if you think we are really putting a lot of effort for you all. Can you please see now somebody is telling you look like cinema villain. I have done puja today, man. Sorry, sorry. Arey, no, Ankita, I am not getting irritated. I am just trying to explain you. Okay? So it's not about irritation, guys. See, whatever I am today, it's all because of you guys, right? So, see, without you guys, I am nothing. So, you all are very close to me. I really, treat you like my brother and sister. So, please don't feel that. Okay? So, okay, so Nitin is live. Just give me a minute, Nitin. Let me. Okay. Fine, guys. So Nitin sir will take care from here, and I'm stepping out, and he is going to solve the coding question which was asked in the second shift yesterday. So whatever you have doubt with respect to coding, so please ask him, and he will very deep and also okay. Fine.
Okay, can I start now, sir?
Yes.
Okay, so hi everyone. Okay, so let's start with the second step coding question that we get from you guys only. Okay, so we get couple of questions from you guys, and that too we are going to discuss here. And apart from that, few of you are asking that in TCS the size of the array which you have to take input, okay, in some questions which not be provided. So how you will take the input, okay? That too we are going to discuss up here, okay? So please watch this video and stay with us. You are going to learn a lot of things, okay? So let's start with the very first question that we got. You can see the question on my screen. Just before starting the question, I want to know from all of you if I am correctly audible to you all or not, so that we can start. You can message in the chat box if I am correctly audible. So,
Guys, please let us know if Nitin sir is
if I am
visible.
correct audible to everyone, so that we can start with the session. I just want to know from you guys. Okay, so I can see few of the answers are coming. So now let's start. Okay. So the first question that we got is a easy question. We can say that. Okay, and the question says we have to find the sum of cubes of each number from the lower limit to the upper limit. Okay, so we have been given two numbers. First number will be the lower limit of that range. The next number will be the larger limit of that range, and the lower and larger limit will be included also. Okay, inclusion, not the exclusive. Inclusive. Okay, we have to take all the number in between that, including the lower and larger limit, and we have to tell what will the sum, total sum we get after cubing every number. Okay, after you cube every number, what is the total sum you will get? Okay, so let's try to understand by the input. Okay, so this kind of input is given to you. So 2 and 5, that means the range start from 2 and it will go till 5. Now, what are the different integers in between 2 and 5? The integers are 3, 4, and 5. So these are the four integers that are to be residing in that range. Now we have to tell the sum of cube of every element. Okay, so 2 cube plus 3 cube plus 4 cube plus 5 cube. And when we do all that, okay, then the total value we will get as 224. And that is actually the output here. Okay, so you can see here. So this is actually the kind of problem. It is actually a very easy problem. If you don't know anything, you just know the for loop. You easily say, okay, sir, I will do what? I will run a for loop int I from the lower limit, okay, and I will go till the higher limit, okay, and every time I will increment the value by 1. And what I will do, I will do nothing, just in a variable, let's say where I want to store my value, let's say in answer variable, I will do what? Just add that number multiplied by 3 times, because cube means the same number could be multiplied by only 3 times. Okay, so this is the approach. this is one approach that you can take, but the time complexity is linear, okay? Linear time complexity that you have to take. But since we do not know the constraint, what is the constraint that you have been given in the examination? So we can consider, since this question is easy, so let's assume if this question is being asked to you, or if this kind of question can be again asked to you, then because you have to pass all the test cases, there will be 7 to 8 test cases that we could know. So you have to pass all the test cases so that you will get correct answer. So now let's say if the constraint in the revision video of coding class, I will told you the importance of the constraint. So let's say if the constraint will be that the higher limit would be 10 to the power 9 and the lower limit would be 1, then the time complexity of this approach would be big O of n, that would be actually 10 to the power 9. But I have told you that the compiler capability to run in 1 second is how many operations? In between 10 to the power 7 to 10 to the power 8 operations, okay? So these are the operations that you can perform. So this is one approach, okay? This can you do very easily, okay? I do not have to code it to you and show it to you because it is a very easy code. Now what we are going to do here, we are using a formula so that this question can be done in constant time complexity, okay? Constant time complexity. Now you can see here, guys, what is the formula? You would have known that the sum of first n, let's say 1 plus 2 plus 3 till n natural number would be nothing but n into n plus 1 by 2. In the same way, if the sum of first cube of first n natural number, if we take as, then the formula comes as, anyone knows? N into n plus 1 by 2 whole to the power square. So this is the formula, okay? You should have known this formula. Only then you will be able to solve this question in a linear time complexity. So we are going to use this formula. But now the question comes, sir, how you will going to use this formula? Because this formula only applies when our first number will start from 1 and it will go till n. But here you can see the lower limit can start with any number other than 1 also. Because in this question, the lower limit will start from 2 only. So how we are going to do? So for that, we are going to use a bit of mind, okay? What we are going to do, you can see here. Let's understand till 1 to 5 because the higher limit will be 5, okay? Okay, so till 1 to 5, if I want to take cube, so 1 cube plus 2 cube plus 3 cube plus 4 cube plus 5 cube, okay? And this will get me some value. But here in the answer, we only want our range is in between 2 to 5, okay? Our range is in between only 2 to 5. Then what is going to done here? Just you have to take this value. That means this remaining portion can be subtracted, okay? So what I will do, I will take overall value, and in this overall value, if I subtract this value, then I will get this remaining value, which is my answer, okay? So what is being done here? First find the range of every number from 1 to the higher range, okay? Cube of every number from 1 to the higher range using this formula up there. And then just you have to do nothing. Just again find the range in between 1 to the lower limit minus 1, okay? The number lower limit minus 1 till cube and subtract them, okay? Subtract between them, and whatever the answer you get is your correct answer, okay? This is the approach that we are going to do here, okay? So I hope you understood this. Please ask me if any doubt occurs. Otherwise, we will go to code this one, okay? Is everyone clear with this approach? What we are going to do here? Okay, so I think you have understood this. So we will go and code that up, okay? So let's code it. So again, as include, just let me code it in C++, okay? You can code it in anything. Those who are asking in Python or something, this code is very easy, friends, okay? You just have to change the language, okay? there is nothing such a problem to code in Python or Java or in C or C++ if you know the logic, okay? That's why I mainly focusing on understanding you the logic, not on the code, okay? You do not have to understand the code. You have to understand the logics, okay? Now you can see. No, it not will be 1 minus, just for that test case it would be 1 minus the square of the 1 to 5, but we are solving it from general cases where the low and high the ranges will be anything, okay? Just 2 and 5 would be an hypothetical case that we have been given in the input test case example, but other test case would have been different, okay? So we have to solve for the generic test case. Now you can see here int low, okay? Low will be the lower range, high will be the higher range, and just input that both the ranges low, sorry, and high, okay? So we have been taking both of them as input, and now what is going to do, we have to store it somewhere, okay? Now you have to understand, because every number is multiplied by 3 times itself and then added up, so that the number could be very large, okay? So for that, the variable which we are taking to store the numbers, the total sum of the cube of every number in the range, we are taking it as long, okay, so that it can store larger values also. So long answer, and inside that answer, what we are going to do, just understand here, between 1 to high, one range will be between 1 to high and other range will be in between 1 to low minus 1, okay? Now implement this formula to the both. So when we implement this formula at the both cases, n into n plus 1 by 2, so here the n will be the high, okay? So high into, so this will be again, if we break down it, okay? So n square into n plus 1 whole square upon 4, okay? If we again expand that to a larger code, so that means high into high, okay? That would be n square. Now high plus 1, again multiply high plus 1 into high plus 1. Okay, this is n into n, that means n square. This is n plus 1 into n plus 1, that means n plus 1 square divided by 4. So this will be the one range. Now other range will be what? 1 to low minus 1. So here low minus 1 would be my n. So that means low minus 1 into low minus 1 again into here low minus 1 plus 1, that would be ultimately become low. Again low minus 1 plus 1, that would be ultimately become low, and then divided by 4. So this is the formula. This is how you can implement any mathematical formula into your code. Just simply break it them down, okay, and use it in your code, okay? Now, okay, so where we were, okay, so in this we are going to use the same thing. So first we are going to do high into high, okay, sorry, not 8, multiplied high, and then we are going to multiply high plus 1 multiplied by high plus 1, okay? And when this will be done, okay, when this all will be done, then just divide them by 4, okay? This will be the higher range, and then the lower range will be done, okay? And subtract them both. So low minus 1, okay, let me take it. Low minus 1 into low minus 1, and then again low into low, okay, and then divide them by 4. So this will be the value, okay? In this way we just implemented our formula, and whatever the value included in our answer, we just have to print that up, okay? So in this way, by using the formula, we can do this problem in a constant time. So if the time complexity will not be the problem, then you can simply do the for loop. That would be much easier. Okay, let me change the input test case. The input test case would be what? 2 and 5. So 2 and 5. Now you can see 224 is coming as my answer. So I hope you understood this problem, okay? You can do the same. In Java, nothing will change. Just the input type will change. You just have to use scanner, okay? Okay, or in the Python also, the input type just will be changed for this problem. Okay, this formula will be same. Either you will code in Java, C++, because the arithmetic operator will be same in every language, okay? This will be same. Just in Java, you instead of long, you just have to use long, okay? Because there the data type will be only long, okay? Understood? Have you understood this? Okay, that would be fine. Now, if you understood this logic, now we move to the next problem. The next problem is a very good problem, you can say. We can say it is in the medium level problem, okay? Why we can say in the medium level problem? Because to solve that problem, the solution would not be tough, okay? Just arrangement of the problem is little bit trickier, okay? And how this will be done, let's see here. So the problem says what? We need total sale. Whatever the total amount of sale that will happen, we need that also. We need average sale also, and we need best selling product also. That which product is best selling. Now here, best selling would mean what? You can explain me, because we do not get exact output. So for me, if best selling product would be the product which is whose selling total selling price will be maximum, or maximum selling price, or maximum quantity sale. Accordingly, we can design our problem, okay? You can tell me in the comment box who have given the examination and who have got the same question in their paper. Please tell me the best selling question, best selling meaning in that problem is what? Maximum selling price product will be the best selling product, or the maximum quantity sale product will be the best selling product, okay? Please tell me. Yes, you can import any module, okay? You can import module while you are coding in Python, okay? Like C++, we are also importing module in libraries, okay? You can import that. Why we are taking 1 to low minus 1? Look, I have explained, you know. Because there on, low will start from here. So we have to subtract just low minus 1 from 1 to low minus 1 range in overall range, from 1 to high range, so that we get from the low to high range in our formula. We just improvise the formula. Are you getting it? Max selling price. Okay. So we will consider max selling price as the best selling product. Okay. Let's move with that. Okay. Have you understood? I think the question you are asking, why we are taking 1 to low minus 1 in the range, I've explained it again, okay? You can watch the video again if any problems happen. Okay, so now we are going to tell, okay, I'm going to tell you, ask you all the queries after this explanation will end up, okay? But for now, let me explain it. So we have to get all this data. Now the problem is what? In the input type, you can say the 3 will be all kinds of input, all kinds of total number of input, total number of inputs. And now you can see the input type would be what? This is called as one single input, and in this 3 parameter is being passed. The first parameter is nothing but a string, okay, which is actually the name of the fruit. Now the next parameter is actually a double, or you can say float, whatever you can say, which is the unit cost, that means the cost of each unit of that fruit. And then the third parameter would be the quantity, that in how much quantity the fruit is available to us, okay? In how much quantity the fruit is available to us. Now one more thing I want to ask you, if, okay, no, we will explain that up, okay? But have you understood this? No? So now you can see in the first input, we have been given apple as a fruit. Each apple will cost you 10 rupees, and there will be 10 apples of that same kind. Again, the next input would be, you have been given oranges. Each oranges would have price 2.5 rupees, and there are total quantity of oranges would be 10. Now again, in the third input, there would be apple. Each apple would have been priced at 5 rupees, and there would be a 20 quantities of input. So you can say same fruits can come 2 times, okay? Same fruit can come 2 times with different unit values or different quantities also, okay? In the apple, you can see it here. Now, we are going to solve that up. But before solving, we have to take the inputs also, because input is looking like a complicated thing. 3 data type can be taken as a single input, and the data type would be string, double, and integers. Now we have to take all these 3 data type in a single input, okay? Because this is being taken as a single input. Now for that, we will have to construct. So let's say we are constructing an array, okay? And each of these 3 are combined as a one input in the array, and total 3 input is being taken, okay? So we have been taken an vector. Vector is nothing but a dynamically allocated array. You can consider vector as a list in Python, okay? Or if you are coding in Java, then that would be array list. I will be sharing this code with you also. But for now, let's understand, okay? So we have taken vector, and inside the vector, there will be, we are used to taking only one data type. Let's say we are taking data type as integer. That means inside the vector, every element will be of data type integer only. But here you can see inside each element in the vector array, the data type could have combined of 3 different strings. So for that, we are going to use a concept of pairing. We are taking 2 data types common together as a pair. So we can consider this and both of this as a pair. You can consider any of them. We can consider string and these 2 as a pair, and again instead this and this as a pair. Both of this contained together as a pair to this, and again these 2 are in itself a pair. So there is a pair inside a pair, okay? You can consider this. So we are taking pair of string, and after that, inside that also, there would be a pair. The pair of this double and integer, okay? And let's take it as name as V. That means these 2 overall considered to be a pair to this string, and after that, these 2 in itself considered to be a pair, okay? You can see here, okay? Now, you can see it. So this is the structure that we have defined by ourselves to take every input as a take every value as an input in a single line, so that we could take a string, a double, and an int as an input together. So this will be the variable. This is how we could get the input together. Now let's first take the input together, then we will move to the other format, because in this question the trickiest part is to take all the variable as an input together, okay? If you understood this, then other thing will be easier, okay? So now let's first take everything as an input. Let me erase it up here from here, okay? Now, so what we are going to do, first let me construct a vector, okay? And the vector would have, first inside a pair, there would be a string, and again inside that there would be a pair, which will conclude double and integer together, okay? And together this will be named as, let's say, V. We could name it anything. We are naming this vector as a V. Let's take hypothetical name. Now this way is being taken together. Now take everything as an input, okay? So before that, we have to take one thing as an input, which is this N, which is total number of different input that we can take, okay? So N will be only, and let's take the N as input. Okay, now, and represent how many different input that we can take. So 3, here the 3. So let's run a for loop from I equal to 0. So I less than N and I plus plus, okay? For every time we are deciding till our I is less than N, we can take every input one by one, okay? And the input would be what? 3 different variable coming together as single input. So string, double, and int. So let's first take 3 different variables. So string, okay, string name, okay, name of the fruit. Then the double would be the price. and the int would be the what you can say quantity. Okay, these are the three input. Now let's take these three input together in the vector. So v dot post back. Now how to take everything as an input? Since it is being taken as a pair, we have to take in the similar way. So first input will be the name, because the first data type in this vector v would be the string. Okay, so string would be represented as name. So first it would be taken as input. Now again, these two are taken as an input in a pair itself. The first would be the double, and double would be the price. And the next value would be the integer, and integer would be the quantity. Okay, so we have taken everything as input in a single line. Three different variable can be taken input. Okay, so in this way we can take three different data type as an input together in a single input. Okay, now every time till I is less than n, every time three different data type is taken as a single input. Okay, so in this way we can take input only. Now after taking the input, okay, after this input taken is over, now our main task will begin. Okay, now we have taken everything as input. Now our task is to find the total number of sale, the average sale, and the best selling product. Now the best selling product means the maximum selling price. Okay, so how will I access? I have taken the input, but to find the total number of sale, and the sale will be what? Let's say for this, what is the total sale that you can make? One unit price is only 10 rupees, and total apple quantity would be 10. So 10.0 into 10, that will be total you can make 100 rupees. Okay, by making it. That means one unit price multiplied by total quantity would get you the total number of price that you can make by selling this single item, which is apple. Okay, so in this way we can get the total sale. Okay, every time we will go to different input, we will multiply them both and add them as our input, okay, into a total sale variable that we can make, and at the end whatever the total sale value will become, that would be my answer. But for the average sale, average sale means what is the formula of average sale? If you have known the numerical ability, then that would be total sale divided by total quantity. Okay, so this is the formula. So for that we also have to track what is the total quantity. Total sale we can track by using this formula only, that we would get. But for total quantity we have to track whatever the total quantity every time input we are taking on. Okay, so we have to add this third value every time, third value of the input, each input every time, so that we could get the total quantity, so that at the end we can get the average sale. Now these two are clear. But for the best selling product, that means the product which is being sold for the most of the value. So here if you see in this example only, here apples come two times, and total sale value of apple would be what? 10 into 10, that would be 100. Okay, sorry, 100. And orange total sale value will be nothing but 25 only. And apple total sale value will be 50. So you can say there will be two items. One will be apple total sale value will be 150, and orange total sale value will be 50 only, 25 only. So against any doubt, which would be our best selling product? Nothing but apple would be our best selling product in this case. So for that we also have to manage that if same fruits can occur multiple times, we have to tell which fruit is actually a best selling. So at the end we have to track back that each kind of fruit, what is the total maximum value that can be that can be accumulated by selling that kind of fruit only. So here only by selling apple, in this case we could get 100 from here this input and 50 from this input, so 150. Okay, and by selling orange only we could get 25 rupees. So we can easily say, okay, apple is our best selling product here. So how to track back? So for tracking the best selling product, we could use the map, because the map is what? Hash map. We have discussed this in next class, previous class also. Map is basically a key value pair. Okay. Now key has a property that it will be only unique, and that is what we are going to do here. This property we are going to use here for map, whereas the key would be considered as a name of the fruit, so that here you can say apple will be included 2 times only. So this could be only added to a single value apple. Okay. So in map, the first data type would be string, and the next data type would be nothing but the total value, that would be double, the total sale value of that single name of the product. Okay. Now let's understand it again, how this is being done here. So to access any pairs, how we will access? So since inside this pair, let's assume inside this pair, this string is the first value, and these two, the you can say double and int would be the second value. Now again, inside this second, again a pair will occur. Inside the second, again a pair will occur, and there this double will be the first of the second value. So second dot first will get you this double. Okay. And this int will be the second of the second value. So second dot second. So very common sense. Okay. This is nothing very critical logic that I am telling you here. You just understand, because a pair inside a pair. So for this pair, this is first and this is second. Now again in the second there would be a pair. So second, first of the second would be this double, and second of the second would be this and. So that is what we are going to use here. Okay. So now let's do that in the code. Okay. So let's quickly move to the coding part and do the same application. So for that, first create a map. Okay. On, so that we could track that which is the best selling item. Okay. Another map, and inside the map we could do string, double, and the name of the map would be MP. Okay. So now you can see here, after doing that, we just have to create a variable which could get the data type would be double only, double total sale. Okay. Total sale, which would be initially 0.0. Now the next data type would be int total quantity of the fruits that we have, so that we could get the average at the end. Okay. Total quantity, which is initially 0, nothing problem. See. Now move forward and do what? Just run inside the loop for int I equal to 0, I less than n, and I plus plus. And every time we got to a single input. Okay. Single input, and we have to, for total sale, we have to multiply this and this. So to get this, what we have to do? Second dot first. And to get this, what we have to do? Second dot second. Now, which second dot second? So this is actually, if this all included in the vector v, so this will be at the 0th position. So v of 0. Okay. And currently we are iterating over it. So v of I. Okay. So we simply do, let's say, double would be what? Total sale would be nothing but, okay, let me erase it here. This is incorrect. So total sale would be nothing but v of I dot second dot first. Okay. The unit price of each item, by this we can access, and by next we could get v of I dot second dot second. Okay. So this would get us the total sale price of each input. Okay. For every input. Now we also have to get the total quantity. So for total quantity, we just have to get this vi dot second, because this is the total quantity of the fruit. Vi dot second. Now we just have to get the best selling. For best selling, we are using the map. So for this kind of input, whatever the fruit we are currently at, what is the name of the fruit? How we can access? Just do vi dot first, because first would be the name of the string. Okay, the first would be this string. Vi dot first plus equal to this. Okay, the total sale of that only, this kind of product, because total sale will conclude overall sale of each total fruits, total amount, different fruits we can include in the total sale. But in the map, we include each kind of product total sales, so that we at the end we could get which is the best selling product. Okay, so is the concept that we are using here. Now after all the input will be taken up here, now total sale will be the done, but we need to get the average sale also. So we could get average sale, which is the formula says total sale divided by total quantity. Okay, and now for the best selling, we just have to create a string. We just have to return the name of the best selling string bestseller. Okay, bestseller, bestseller. Initially, this string will be nothing. Okay, now we will get to iterate over the map for auto IT in the map, and in the map, if IT dot second, which is the is okay. Let me create one variable also. Int max. Okay, max val, which is nothing but initially 0. So if IT dot second is greater than max val, then I got a new fruit which is greater than the previous selling value. So that would be my greatest selling product. Okay, so best seller will be included with IT dot first. Okay, and in this way, after this will be ended, I will get the best selling product stored in my bestseller string. Okay, now I just have to print everything. So print cout, first printing the total sale. Okay, total sale, and that would be nothing but the total sale. Okay, and line. Now after that, we just have to print the average sale, and that would be again nothing but the average sale. Okay, and again we have to print the best selling product, bestseller, and that would be again nothing but just have to return the bestseller. Okay, in this way we could get everything as input. Okay, let me run this up. Okay, let me first delete it up and let me take input as this is. Okay, the first input will be 3. Okay, edit and then delete, and then numlock 3, and after that the next value will become APPLE apple, and then the next value will become 10.0, and the next value will become only 10. Okay, and the next value will become orange, and the value will become 2.5, and the quantity would be only 10. And now next value will become again APPLE apple, and the value of each product will be 5.0, and the quantity would be 20. Okay, so now, okay, so I think I have taken the correct input. Okay, let me see. Okay, have I done anything? Really a mistake here? Let me check it once. Okay, let me again. Okay. Everything as input. Mm-hmm. 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 What is something is missing up here? Let me see. Input is being taken up here. This is correct. Okay, and then is anything again missing? V dot push 0, 1, and 2. Okay, int quantity. This would be done. Unordered map. This would be again, I think, correct. Total sale would be correct. Total quantity would be correct. For I less than n, and I plus plus would be correct. Then vi second dot first and second dot second would be correct. See out total. Okay. For IT in MP. Okay, I can see in the chat box if okay guys. Let me see. Okay, no, the spelling mistake will be not affected up here. Okay, I think because the input type has been taken correct. Let me just see this. Okay, the spelling type or in spelling mistake will not affect the correct output. Okay, because they will not know the correct. I think something is still missing. I just while I am writing the code, I think I've just missed something up here. Okay, or in this compiler it is not being showing. So let me see this in the other compiler. Okay, which could see. So let me go and have that up in the other compilers. Okay, so C++ compiler. Let's think my compiler is missing something. C++ compiler. Let me take on one online compiler. Okay, and here up, let me print up here and let me take the same input. Okay, okay, now let me run it. Okay, you can see the total sale is coming as some indefinite value, so that could means the garbage value is being collected in the total sale. Okay, and why it is being done here, let me see just once. So I have done some simple mistakes, I think. In the total sale, the garbage value is being collected. Mhm. Okay. Yes. I got to know. Thank you for making correcting this up. While I'm discussing, I have put everything in this V, but I haven't taken anything as input here. Thank you. This is the simple mistake, okay, which could be done. I haven't able to get that while I'm explaining you while the input. You have to take every variable as input, no, like this in, okay? Then only you will able to get. Now let me take input price sin name. Okay. Now I think everything could go fine. Okay, let me erase it. Okay, I haven't taken anything as input. Okay, now if anything is missing up here, I think everything is correct now. Let me take Control A, Control C and do this in this compiler. Okay, and now let me run it. Okay, now you can see I'm getting, you can see here the total sale will be 225. Okay, let me see if this is correct or not. 20 into 5 would be 100, 10 into 10 would be 100, and 10 into 2.5 would be 225. So there will be some issue in my compiler. That's why it is not giving the output here. But when I run it in this compiler, you can see from here. Okay, let me uh, run it here. So there will be an issue in my compiler. I'm getting the correct output. Okay, please let me know in the chat box. Okay, I will have to check what is the issue in my compiler. That will I will check later. But you can see when I run the same code, and thank you for accessing the answer. Uh, Yes, I have chance. So I have known from you multiple times that TCS compiler have same issue. So this issue is not on our hand. Okay, sometimes compiler is actually a software, okay, which will compile something. So that gets stuck sometime. Okay, so you have to take. But in examination, yes, I could know you do not have any chance. But I can see Pramit have getting that mistake that yes, I haven't get everything as input before adding them into the vector first. So thank you for getting me that Pramit. Okay. Uh, okay, wrong answer according to the question because uh, precious after points would only be up to 2. What you are saying, I'm not getting. Okay, just you have to mention that thing. So set precision, there will be a, okay, I am coding it up here. So there will be using, you just have to set precision, okay? Just have to set precision to 0.2 or set precision to, there will be a function. I'm not, my compiler is not working properly. That's why I'm not able to see you. You just have to write, let me write down here. So if there is any problem to show your output in just 2 decimal or 3 decimal, then you can use set precision, okay? Set precision and let's say 2 decimal point. Then set precision 2 will get you the 2 decimal point value. Are you getting it? How you will get the desired output that is being asking you up here. I consider reflective gamer has been asked this question. And value is not given in the exam. Okay, I will tell you how you will get that. Okay, so let me first erase that up. Now I will tell you, if because you only have provided me this inputs and accordingly I will get able to solve you this kind of problem. Okay, so this problem is only getting by yourself only who have given that examination. Now the problem arises, let's say if the size will not have been given, that how many input you have to take, then how you will do. So please try to understand this. Okay, please try to understand how you will do that. So for that, very simple thing is being there. Okay, please try to understand bits stdc whenever this kind of thing will happen. Okay, because when I am giving code vita exam, then this kind of thing will happen with me also. Okay, in code vita exam also, they would have not been provided the size of the element that we have to take in an array as input. So let's say that is the same condition arises here. Okay, we go in the main, we just have to take elements in the array as input, but we do not get how many elements we have to take as input. This is the problem with you guys. Please let me know if this is the problem with you. I'm telling it's the same with issue with you that you have to take elements as input, but you do not know how many elements, size of the element you have to take as input. The same issue has been happening. Guys, please message me up so that I get to understand what is your doubt. Accordingly, I will solve that. Okay. So I think you have been asking can I do N is not given in the exam. Yes, N is not given in the exam. So now let's understand how this you can do. So we are not taking anything, okay? We just creating an array and we want to take every element in the array as input, okay? So let's take the array data type as V, okay? This is will be clear. Now what I will do, I will create a variable num. Num is a single value which could be taken as input in my array. Now I will do what? I will write a while loop, and inside while loop I will do what? I will take that input, okay? They take that num as input, and if that num is taken as input, because this num has data type integer, so whenever I want to take that as input, it will give me true only when there will be a value to be taken as input. Okay, so I will, whenever that give me true, whenever I take a variable as input and it gives me true in a conditional loop, that means there is a proper value present. So whenever there will be a proper value present, let's directly add that up into your array. And whenever after inserting multiple value, whenever you get any value, which is not a valid value to be taken as input. That means your input will be ended up there. Then you will be done with inserting all the element in your array without knowing the size of the array. So this is a property. Okay. Without knowing the size of the array, you can do in this way. So please remember this concept. How you will insert any different kind of number in an input without knowing how many number you have to take as input. So this is the way. We are using conditional statement in the while, because while is a conditional statement, we will go inside the while loop only when the condition give me true, and the condition we applied as we are taking the value as input, and whenever we are taking the value as input, if the value is a valid value which we want to take as input, here currently the variable data type of that variable will be int. So whenever the value which is int data type will be taken as an input, then only we will stop implementing that up. Okay, are you getting it? Is this clear with you? You can take, look guys, you can simply do it in Java also. My compiler is not with me, Java. Java is will do what? You again, the same thing you have to do. Instead of vector, you just have to do the array list. Okay? And let me tell you how you will take any number as an input in the Java. Then scanner. Take the input. Concept will be the same. In the Java, you use scanner. Scanner.system.print, scanner.system.in, and then you will take the input. If there will be the valid input inside the conditional loop, then it will be taken as input. Otherwise, it will not taken as a input. Okay. Okay, I will be sharing the Java code after this class will end in the comment section. Right now, after this class will end, I will share the Java code with you guys. But for now, if there is a problem, any problem with the previous two problem, please ask. And this is the way in which you can take any number of digit in your array as input without knowing how many digit you have to take as input. Okay. I will explain the same problem. I will told you, I have explained the same problem in Java. In Java, there will be only two change. Instead of vector, you have to change it to array list, and instead of sin, you have to do it in scanner. And the previous problem, if you want to see that code in Java also, okay? Because look, I have multiple time told you, I do not focus on the language itself. I focused on the logic building. If you understood the logic, then language will be the not any different thing. I explained you every logic, why I'm using everything in this way, so that the logic building of your will be increased. Okay, language is just a thing to represent your logic. Okay, so this is the Java code. If you can see, okay, you can take the screenshot also. This is the same Java code. Okay, I have commented down everything so that you can understand. I will be sharing the same Java code with you guys after this class will end in the comment section also. So you will get to know how to solve this problem in the Java also. Okay, is this fine with everyone? Is this fine? Yes, time complexity will be there. If you have to pass multiple test cases, then there will be a time complexity. Okay, there will be a case of time complexity. Okay, if we code in the form of the code input 2 3 do the output using the basic code the test. Look, the test will be passed or not, I do not know. Okay, I do not know will the test will be passed or not, because I am not giving the exam. You guys only giving the exam. My task is to give you all the way possible so that you will not stuck in the examination. So I told you both the ways. You can use for loop also to solve that problem. If your all test cases will be running fine using the for loop only, then that would be fine. There is no need to use this formula. But if there is any problem, some of the test case will not be passing, then you are going to use this formula up there. Okay, is this clear with everyone? Yes, you can take the input as a vector tuple also. Take the three inputs all together, and when this any input will end up, you will be getting up and it inputting all your data types. You just take inputs all together, or you take the first input as a input. When first will be inputted correct, then other two will be also inputted correct. You just take the string as the input. This is the common logic. Okay. Okay. So I think time will be up. And I'm going to end this session up here. If you have any doubts, please comment down. We will try to solve your doubts in the comment section also. I will be sharing the Java code for this problem. Okay, after this class will going to end in the comment section below, and please keep learning. uh, Try to give your examination with full focus and try to build your logic. Do not run for the language code, okay, language or code directly. Never run for the code directly. Please try to understand the logic, because if you do not understand how this thing will be happening, if you just seeing, because many times you could see in the many channels, I will not name anyone, I have seen, they will just explain this kind of question in 5 to 10 minutes, and you will be saying, okay, in 5 to 10 minutes I will get to know what is the language of the code, and by looking the code, you many of you will understand also, okay, this will be done, okay, this will be done, but why this will be done, you have to always inquire that why this is only be done here. Is there any other method, and why it is important to use that data structure only there. Look, like example I am saying you, if I only said you only say you I am using map up here, and I haven't explained you why I am using map. I am using map here just to count the best selling item. I've explained you in detail and how to take this vector as an input. So these things you have to know. If you understood this thing, then whenever you get any new kind of problem in examination, and I have told multiple times to all my students who are learning from me, every time you are going to get a new problem in the examination, you are not going to get the repeated problem. So you have to have build your logic, okay, so that you will get to solve that problem in the examination without any help, because there no one is going to help you out, okay. You just have to build your logic just by looking at the question, and then try to implement which is the best logic possible up to that, and that will be done only by using that. Please write the logic in pen and paper, then you are going to code. Do not jump to the code directly. Please first try to write the logic by yourself in the pen and paper. Try to meditate on that, and then you will build up to the next step. And in this way, you are building the logic up there, okay? Because in the upcoming, your career is just going to start. You are going to give multiple examination in upfront. So this, if you build this approach in yourself, then that would be very helpful for you, okay? So thank you everyone. Thank you for being patient to this session, okay? And if you like this session, please like, comment down, okay? You can also check out our Achiever 2.4 batches, in which we are taking personally mentoring and personally taking every classes in the live batches on our platform, in which one-to-one doubt solving can also be happened, and multiple facilities is being there with you guys, okay? So you can check out that also. The link will be in the description. And thank you for everyone. I hope and I wish all of you very best for your examination. And okay, thank you. Thank you. In the many channels, I will not name any.